Hi guys, it is me once again coming back with the new video. This video is going to be a Hot Topic review slash haul. So I got a couple of things and I thought we could look at it together, talk about the things I like, stuff like that. I first want to say that I really love Hot Topic, so a lot of the clothing that I have or I wear out in public is from Hot Topic. They're usually really good, but there's a couple of things. I made a video speaking of the things that could be improved. I will put that at the end of this video so that everyone can watch it and then form their own opinion. So if you're not familiar with Hot Topic, it's basically a in-person and also you can shop online store that has a lot of alternative or kind of just different sort of clothing that you might not be able to find in a department store type of setting. So there's nothing against people that wear department store clothing and nothing against anyone that shops at Hot Topic, because like I said, I love it personally. I do. And so I just thought I would kind of show some of the stuff that I have it over here. That's why I keep looking over there, by the way. Also, before I jump into this, my lighting is really horrible and this camera doesn't really capture the colors really well. So I will try my best to describe the colors of the different things that I have if it doesn't show up really well. So I don't have a lot, but I do have a lot to talk about. So let's just get right into that, shall we? So the first thing, if you know me, you know that I love beanies, and I also love the show Rick and Morty, which you can see this beanie is a Rick and Morty beanie, obviously, and it says time to get swifty. It's like a little three-dimensional, like a texture-y thing going on there, and that's Rick, and it is a blue and a black color. So yeah, this is super warm, and if you're a Rick and Morty fan, I recommend you check this one out. I can't remember if it was 11 or cheaper than that. It could have been higher than that. I don't really know, but either way, I was buying this because I love, and I mean this, I love Rick and Morty. I'm not just saying that because it's trendy or whatever. I actually really like this show. It's a good show. Which, if you like it because it's trendy, that's totally cool too. It doesn't really matter. Who am I to tell you what to like and what not to like? Getting off of my soap opera and back onto the stuff I bought. This is a necklace. It is supposed to be from the movie Up. I've not opened it yet, so I will do that right now on camera if I can. So their necklaces come in these little packaging, little clear thing, nothing super special about that. And usually if it has a long chain, they'll kind of tape it onto a bag. Also, this one says it was $11.90. I don't remember how much exactly I paid for it, but I liked it, so I bought it. It has that little purple grape soda top, the little lid that they used as a pin on the movie, and then here's the house and the balloons. This is supposed to be a cloud. I'm not sure what this blue thing's supposed to be. I can't exactly remember, but it could just be an add-on thing. I'm not for sure, but I'm pretty happy with this, honestly. The picture made it look like it was going to be maybe a little bit bigger, but I'm okay with it being small like this because it's subtle and it doesn't draw a whole lot of attention to it. So I'm pretty good with this. I'm not going to argue with that. That's a good deal. And the next thing is another accessory, and it says this one was $9.90. Now you can't really see, but this is supposed to be, maybe if I take it off this black thing, that probably will make a difference, but I'll show you anyway. It's supposed to be two different colors. This side right here is a lavender purple, and this side is a I'm gonna call it pastel pink, sort of cotton candy color. You can see it snaps like this. Now, here's a little heart in the middle. So I'm just gonna say this particular type of necklace could be a little difficult for some people to wear, to like snap on. I was noticing as I was putting it on, it is like super constricting to the neck. So if you're not really into that whole thing, yeah, might not be a good buy for you. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this or not. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it yet. I might keep it because I like the color of it. I don't know. Also, another really cool thing I noticed is that right here there's a very small sticker. If you can't make that out, clearly you can't because my camera's horrible. It says this necklace is nickel free. So if you have a nickel allergy, you might want to check into this brand. I don't know if all their necklaces are like that or not, but it's called Black Heart. So yeah, they sell a lot of their jewelry on Hot Topic, and I have a lot of their different jewelry. It also came in this little plastic baggie. Nothing special about that. So I'm just moving stuff out of the way. Now we're going to get into some t-shirts and a couple of things that I have to say about these t-shirts. I mentioned, I believe, but if I didn't, I mentioned that I got these t-shirts for $10. They do a, or I don't think I did mention that. Well, either way, I got these t-shirts for $10 a piece. You know, each one was 10. And this was their after Thanksgiving Black Friday sale. So if you go on there and look, and it's like after Black Friday, these shirts will not be $10. I will tell you what the price tags say, but sometimes it's different online, so you just have to bear with me. Also, as I said, my camera kind of sucks, so I'm going to try to tell you the colors of each shirt to the best of my ability. I'm going to review it also to the best of my ability. So if I don't like something, or if something is amiss, I'm going to let you know. So I'll try to give like, I'll also give I'll show you the tag, like the how much stuff is in these little, like the sizing and everything, so that you can see I'm not making some kind of number up or whatever. Alright, well, I'm going to start with a man's t-shirt. And the reason that I bought a man's t-shirt is because, well, for one thing, it was a show that I really enjoyed, and I wanted to get some merchandise. Plus, this was the only t-shirt I saw that actually was interesting in the show that I watched, so I'm just going to show it to you. Alright, so, right here, this is, I know it's really hard to see, but this is Steven Universe and his little pink line. And you can't really tell, but this is kind of the same color of the line from the show. So it's a very soft pastel pink sort of shade. It's really pretty. And yeah, there's nothing on the back of it. And inside it says, I got this in a large. So the inside's got the Cartoon Network logo and Steven Universe logo. So it's a man's large. And the price tag says that it's $24.90 for this shirt. So, yeah. And obviously, with every shirt that you get, if you wash it, it's going to change the sizing, and some stuff is going to get a little wonky. So, I'm kind of glad this one is made kind of big, because if I wash it, then, you know, it won't draw up super bad, and maybe the color won't come out of it so bad. I don't really know. I haven't washed it yet, so I don't know right now. We will see. Okay, now this next top, first of all, I actually really love this top. Okay, it doesn't look like much, but it's like a unicorn and Lisa Frank. I don't know how many people's gonna understand like what Lisa Frank is, but it's basically, it used to be like a big thing back in the day with school supplies and notebooks, rulers, all that stuff. It was a huge deal back in the late 90s and like early 2000s, mid 2000s. And you can't really see, but it's got sort of like a pink and a blue and kind of a yellowy color in these spots. It looks like it's been kind of Cloroxed or sprayed or something like that. And the tag says that it's an extra large and it's normally $24.90. And also there's another tag on this, and it says it is natural for the special dyes used in this fabric to fade into beautiful, softer shades with each wear. Clearly, if you wash something, it's going to change the color just a tad, so hopefully, yeah, I don't know. I have a very small, very teeny tiny complaint about this shirt and the next shirt I'm going to show you. I think that, okay, this is supposed to be an extra large in women's. And you can't exactly see it, but if you've seen this in person, you would probably think this is like a large or like a medium. You might be like, why am I buying an extra large? I don't look like I should wear that. Well, I like my shirts comfortable. I like them kind of a little bigger and not so form-fitting. And things like that. So moving on to the next thing, because I don't want to bore you half to death. Let's take a look at this tag real quick. It says it's an extra large, $24.90. This one is a tie-dyed. This is a women's top as well. It's a tie-dyed top, and it has like old Nicktoons characters. So the Rugrats. I see Spike. And then it's got Ren and Stimpy kind of just chilling in the picture as well. The color of this is like a blue, a green, and a purple kind of tie-dye. Here's the back. So it's a really cool shirt. I got a lot of tie-dye stuff. I wanted stuff that would be difficult to find like out and about where I live. So I tried to get some unique kind of looking clothing. Also, this one's kind of small as well. Definitely very form-fitting. So if you're into that, if you like your shirts kind of tight to you, then you may like this. But I don't know exactly if I'm going to return this. I don't know if I'm going to sell it. I don't really know what I'm going to be doing with it. But yeah. So I do love the shirt. That's really the only complaint I have. Also, these two shirts, I don't really know if this matters, but they come in these little plastic bags when they mail them to you. So now you know. Alright, and finally, another, because I am obsessed with Rick and Morty. As you can see on the tag, Rick and Morty. This is also an extra large, but I'm thinking about keeping this one, honestly, because I love the color of it, and I just like how it looks. It's got, there's nothing really to it. It's just like black, but it says Wubba Lubba Dub Dub, which again, another thing if you don't watch Rick and Morty is super confusing, but it has a really pretty kind of spiral tie-dyed thing going on. So yeah, that's what I got. So if you guys think like I splurge on stuff, like I don't really. This is just usually once a year type of thing with me, or if I get a they call it hot cash on Hottopic, like so much off of whatever. If I get something like that, I might buy some stuff, but usually I don't do this like all the time. This is just like a every now and again, once you know, kind of occasion every now and again. And when I do, I usually buy a lot of like shirts, and sometimes I'll buy some necklaces. And I think this might be the first like hat or beanie that I bought off of Hot Topic. They got some really cool stuff. So yeah, if you're into like Rick and Morty, or they got Steven Universe, they have Rick and Morty, as you've seen, Lisa Frank stuff, and the Rugrats, old Nicktoons. They got a lot of anime, band t-shirts, lots of really cool clothing that I would actually wear. And I have a lot of their stuff, but the only thing, like I said, with their women's clothing, I think I mentioned it in another video that I did, their women's clothing, the sizing is a little kind of crazy. So it's like something that should be a large in another company is like, it's like a medium or something. It fits like a medium. So that's the only real thing that I have like a problem with, is that. Other than that, I love this stuff. It's really pretty. So out of this, if we're wondering for sure what I'm going to be keeping, I'm going to be keeping this Steven Universe shirt, this Rick and Morty top, this Rick and Morty hat, and this necklaces that I got. Hopefully. I don't know. I'm for sure going to be keeping this one. I don't know about this one. But, so in that case, I did, you know, pretty good. I feel like I did pretty good. Also, whenever it gets Black Friday again next year, you guys can totally check out Hot Topic. They have really great deals on their t-shirts. I recommend that you shop with them. They have really good customer service. They're really kind. They're really helpful. From my experience anyway. Everyone's totally different with their shopping experience, but that's mine. And so yeah, I just wanted to show some of the stuff and tell you some of the things that you can get, and that you guys should totally check into them. Also, I'm not sponsored. I don't really think that matters, but I'm not sponsored by Hot Topic to talk about them. I'm just telling you that, like, I really love the stuff that they have. That's where I get, like I said, a lot of my clothing. And so, yeah, like, I get a lot of my shirts from there and stuff like that. Anyway, check them out. They're online. There's places in stores. I don't really know how, like, international things work with the Hot Topic. I think they do have an international thing, but I'm not for sure on that. Also, if you guys want to buy any of this clothing that I have, maybe you want to, you know, get some of this. You never know. I will put a link to their online website down below in the description, and you can check through it and see if you like anything or not. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you found this helpful. If you've ever thought about like buying from Hot Topic, maybe this will convince you to, or maybe it won't. I don't know. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel, because I post a new video every single Saturday, and you don't want to miss out on some of the stuff that I'm going to be coming up with and putting up for you guys to watch. Also, the links to my social media accounts are down below. Feel free to hit me up anytime to talk about anything, really. It doesn't matter. And I hope you really enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. And I'll see you guys next Saturday. Bye.